Hello and welcome to Las Vegas Motor Speedway for round number 21 of the Bass Pro Shops Cup Series Season 5. The championship is starting to wind down and drivers are going to be going all out tonight to capture their either first win or their next win of the season and go for the championship. On the pole for tonight's race is Danny Wells, and alongside is Brett Pavel in the 66. And starting third is Courtney Simpson, alongside is Matthew McMurray, and rounding out your top five, John Worry, a championship contender. And sixth is John Acosta, seventh Brian LaFleur Jr., eighth Seth Cole, ninth Garrett Jones, and rounding out your top 10, a championship contender, Jacob Lawler in the 34. So now let's take a look at the rest of your starting lineup for tonight's race here in Vegas. 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th, 20th, 21st, 22nd, 23rd, 24th, 25th, 26th, 27th, 28th, 29th, 30th, 31st, 32nd, 33rd, 34th, 35th, 36th, 37th, 38th, 39th, 40th, 41st, and 42nd. So Zach Buchanan rounds out the field. But this is going to be a great race tonight because drivers are starting to get to the point where their tempers could be starting to flare, and their championship, their need for the championship could be heating up as well. So here we go as we're rolling through turns 3 and 4. Las Vegas under the lights. This is going to be a great race here. It's only the second race here in Vegas in the Bass Pro Shops Cup Series. At least I think. Yeah, I think it's only the second time we've ever been here. We came here in season number 2, and that was a day race on a completely different surface. So you can pretty much throw the record book out from season 2 as we are underway here in Vegas. The difference from season 2 to now is so much different. Different drivers, different cars. This is a night race, the other one was a day race. New surface. We have no clue what's going to happen here tonight. 3 wide further back, and Danny Wells is out front. Now Simpson's going to go to the bottom. Simpson is pretty deep in the point standings. Not, well, about halfway in the standings, about 20th. And I think we might have a caution already. No, we don't. So it is Simpson followed by her teammate, Brian LaFleur Jr. LaFleur in that number 5 car trying to hold off Garrett Jones, who is trying to make a move on the inside for second. And I think he might just be able to take that spot away as he comes through the tri-oval. Uh-oh. Oh, Greg Jones and Andrew Schwartz on pit lane early. Looks like Greg's just taking a pit stop, but Schwartz looks to be stopped. Oh, man. Schwartz had the same thing happen at Hogzilla. Oh, man. That is not good for that 27. So he was trying to make a run for the championship. Doesn't look like he's going to be able to take that. And oh, we got trouble. Pacioli, huge crash. Jacob Lawler, a championship contender, involved. And we got more trouble. Brandon Bain, Danny Wells, and John Worry in the wall. Matthew McMurray gets into it. And there goes Danny. Danny Wells spins on the back straightaway. He hit that inside wall a ton. Summers, Keselowski, Sorensen, Earnhardt, Pacioli, Lawler. Jacob Lawler, a top 5 driver in the point standings, is involved. I believe Carter Keselowski had damage, and CJ. I don't know how much Carter has, but I know CJ's got a ton of it. Let's get a replay of that. Well, we have multiple championship contenders in this. Look at this. Steven Dillon, Jacob Lawler. Those are just a few. Then you got CJ who comes into this. I believe Keselowski might have some slight damage. Summers is in there. Oh yeah, Keselowski got some damage. Oh, look at all these Turner Motorsport cars. They're all involved. And oh, Breton, a championship contender, is in this. Kyle Smith, Kurt Keselowski, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 in that crash. And then Danny Wells, that was such a chain reaction. I mean, it pretty much started with that main wreck, because a lot of drivers were pinching in behind, making sure that their back ends don't get clipped. And Brandon gets turned. Acosta runs McMurray down the track. They're all leaning on each other, and then there goes Danny Wells, and he hits pretty hard in the back end of that number 6 Ford Fusion. And whoa, Greg Jones. Wait. Oh, no, that wasn't Greg Jones. I saw a blue and white car come onto the track. I think that was Hunter Stone. Okay, there he is. Okay. So yeah, caution's out for the first time today, and I believe it might have been Simpson leading it back to the line. And yeah, okay, so let's go back to the green. Alright, we are back for the green flag here, and even though Simpson led the field back to the line, they took pit stops early, and Ortiz and Seth Cole are now with the front 2 leaders. We got some lapped cars coming up on the inside of the track. Greg Jones, look at Schwartz, he's back in the race, and can you imagine, that's about 13 positions that he's going to pick up just because he's in the race. So I know there are a few drivers that are able to stay in this race after being in that crash, but up front it's Julian Ortiz, followed by Seth Cole, Courtney Simpson, Brian LaFleur Jr., and John Acosta. Then you got Eric Burton, Julie Stewart, DJ Sorensen, Dylan Young, and Brandon Bain was involved in a crash after the caution came out, and he is still 10th, but he has back end damage, so I'm probably not going to want to be Galligan for this restart. Let's look here. So, Schwartz has still scored 42nd, 4 laps down, but once everybody starts cycling through, he's going to be scored in a higher position, I'm sure. So, CJ and Keselowski and Steven Dillon are all able to stay in this race as we are back underway. So, quite a few of the championship contenders are not going to go home quietly here in Vegas. And Dion Petty looks to be off the pace on this restart. And Petty holding up the pack behind him. He is a lapped car and he's holding everybody up behind. Oh man. Unbelievable. And now cars passing him on the inside of the track, such as Mitch Speed, Hunter Stone. Gino Harvey, a championship contender. Phil Jones got into him. No, we got a crash. We got to see. It's Filter. Alex Filter's crashed, but we stay green. And Courtney Simpson leading the field through turns 3 and 4. Brian LaFleur Jr., her teammate, is now in second, going for the lead as we come out of turn 4. As we head down into turn number 1, Brian LaFleur Jr. is going to go for the lead now. Brian LaFleur Jr. went to the lead, and now we're going to go through the field. And oh my goodness. This is getting a little dangerous. Look at Eric Burton and DJ Sorensen. Greg Jones, he almost got turned around there. That light really gives a big glare coming out of that corner, and that's probably a visibility issue for some of these drivers. When they come off the corner, they could be that could be a blind spot for them. And oh man, I'm seeing some contact back here, and I'm sure the contact's gonna trigger a huge wreck before too long if they keep this up. Sorry. Now Brian LaFleur Jr. He just led that last lap, and now he gets shuffled to the high side of the track. And it is DJ Sorensen who has now taken the lead away. Greg Jones and Eric Burton follow behind. So we're already now halfway through this race, 13.5 out of 27. Lapped cars, will they be an issue? Filter and Brandon Bain are down pit road. But other than that, Danny Wells in the center of 1 and 2 as we're coming through the trial. Well, that could be a big issue eventually. And you got to remember though, Greg Jones is a few laps down. And he's got just as fast of a race car. Here he comes trying to take one of those laps back in that number 60. And he might just do it here. Look at that. There was some contact with, I believe that was Schwartz. Those guys behind. Big pack behind. Oh, we can close that. Alright, as we come through 1 and 2. Oh wait, yeah, we were here earlier this season. Duh. That was Buchanan's race. Sorry, I forgot about that. Zach Buchanan won that race, so I think he's out of the race early. Oh wait, there he is. Last time we were here at Vegas, it was that number 2 of Zach Buchanan that went to victory lane. He's on a mission. Came across line 21st last time. Let's see where he is this time. He's 20th. But he looked like Superman coming through turns 3 and 4. And now he's going to get around Filter, but Filter is a few laps down, I believe. Yeah, he is. Oh, Hunter Stone. That could be dangerous. And, oh, jeez. Oh, man, that's not going to be good. Oh, we're closing in on Dion Petty. Let's see, how off pace is Petty? Oh, boy, he's 30 miles an hour off going into turn 1. If we get a caution right now, it would be a huge break for him, but I can see a caution coming, but these guys are somehow able to handle themselves pretty well. Yeah, Greg is keeping his distance here. Oh, he's going to block off DJ Sorensen. And now the pack behind is going to be shuffled. And whoa, look at Courtney Simpson. Simpson takes the lead now as Dion Petty holds up the pack behind. And this second pack of cars is going to catch him now, including Richards, Henley, McMurray, Harvey, Garrett Jones, Phil Jones, Buchanan. Many cars are now in contention for this win as Dion Petty holds up the field. Now, are we going to run up on any more lap traffic? I'm sure we will. Yeah, CJ is not far up. Same with Danny Wells. They're they're only about 10 miles an hour off the pace, so they're not as bad as Dion Petty was, but still, that could be dangerous when we catch him. I say dangerous too much, don't I? As we come down the back straightaway, here comes DJ. DJ Sorensen is trying to close in and take that third spot. He's going to do it. DJ to third. Now he goes inside of LaFleur for second. It looks like DJ is going to take that second spot, and he will. Into turn 1. Yeah, they're about 10 miles an hour off the pace right now. Once we get clear of them, then we got Steven Dillon, Brandon Bain. Oh yeah, we're going to catch him possibly this lap. If not, we're going to catch him next time by with 7 to go. We're at 8 laps remaining right now. As we're coming through 3 and 4. Uh-oh. We're going to catch his lapped car side by side. It's either going to have to be 3 wide or somebody's going to get held up, and it's going to be DJ again. But now he goes up in front of Simpson. And we're running up on Danny Wells at the same time. Oh boy. Okay, we caught him on a good area of the racetrack, though. We caught him on the back stretch. Oh man, Courtney Simpson not going to be happy after this race. She's getting held up by CJ. Oh, CJ, that's not good. Oh, Garrett Jones, Zach Buchanan, and Phil Jones are all gonna... Oh, Simpson! Simpson almost came down in front of Garrett Jones, and now here comes LaFleur in the number 5. And I think Simpson just gave CJ that warning that, hey, if you don't get out of my way soon, you're gonna be up in the fence. And oh man, Simpson not gonna be happy. Danny Wells holding up a few cars, but we got to go to the lead pack because we're closing in on the end of this race. It's DJ Sorensen. Look at... Oh, never mind. He's laps down. Jack Richards, Seth Cole, Dylan Young, Matthew McMurray. Where do these guys all come from? Yeah, there's 10 cars in this lead pack. Last one is Garrett Jones, but we got lapped cars in there too. Oh, Steven... Oh, what happened to Jack Richards? Richards has suddenly fallen off the pace, and now he's starting to pick it back up. Oh, huge crash! Cole Freilich, and that might just end the race. Cole Freilich. I think he went upside down. And oh, LaFleur's on pit road, one of the leaders. And that's going to have DJ out front. We got to get these pace laps televised, though, just in case we have a fuel mileage thing. Oh, man. Are you kidding me? Caution comes out late in the going. That's what happened to Richards, I bet. I bet he ran out of fuel. No, he's back up to speed. Okay, let's get a look at what happened to end the race. Alright, let's get a look here. This was a hard impact. It looks like Danny Wells. I feel bad for LaFleur. Comes onto pit road, then the caution comes out. And oh man, something happened to Freilich. He slowed down. I think he was trying to avoid Danny, and then when he got hit, oh, what a hard hit. And then Simpson, oh man, Courtney Simpson was a dominant car today and gets involved in this last crash. Pace car. Okay. So, let's get these televised pace laps, because we know something could very well happen on these pace laps that's going to have a huge outcome in this race. We don't want to go live just yet because we want to get the entire thing in. Oh, pit stops! DJ Sorensen is in! That's big. That is big right there. And now, that hands the lead back over to, I believe, oh, it's Buchanan! That's incredible. And is that the race right there? And no, okay. We have hit the white flag lap, and look at Buchanan. All he's got to do is make sure there's enough fuel in that number 2 car to get it to the finish. Jack Richards second. Hunter Stone third. Brian LaFleur, he's a lap down. Jeez, where's fourth? All these guys are lapped right here. Fourth is being scored as DJ. Fifth is Seth Cole. Sixth, Matthew McMurray. Seventh, Julie Stewart. Eighth, Phil Jones. Ninth, Galligan. 10th, Bryant. That's amazing. But now, Buchanan, he's got to have enough fuel to make it to the checkered flag. And if he does, it would be his 3rd win on the season. And he would sweep these Las Vegas races. Here we go, through turns 3 and 4. All Buchanan's got to do is make it to the checkered. I think he has already pitted. There should be no worries in that number 2 car. Coming off of the final corner, Buchanan has won at Las Vegas and Infineon, and he's going to go back to victory lane at Las Vegas with the repave of it under the lights. Take Las Vegas, flip it upside down. Buchanan doesn't care. He's going to sweep the Vegas races, coming to the checkered flag. It's all about Buchanan in Vegas. Congratulations to that number 2 car. He rolled the dice. Corny joke. Okay. So Zach Buchanan wins the race. Let's get this live. There it is. Okay. That was almost live. Okay. Checkered flag has waved here in Las Vegas. Buchanan is the leader and the winner. Second place. Oh, Hunter Stone. Look at that. Just half a lap after the checkered flag is flown, he runs out of fuel. Doesn't matter though. Oh, Jack Richards just ran out. These guys had just enough time. Okay, so it's going to be Buchanan, Richards, Stone, Sorensen, Cole, McMurray, Stewart, Jones, Galligan, and Bryant, the top 10. And it looks like Buchanan is actually going to make it anyways. If we would have stayed green for those last few laps, I cannot imagine what that race would have been like. Okay. So there is first through 28th. Has a glare down there again. It's just the coloring on the screen. And then down there, Kyle Smith last. Smith. Oh, Breton, that's big. Connor Breton, one of the championship contenders, is involved in a crash early, and he's out of the race. Harvey with a piston issue, that's going to affect the championship. Carter Kozlowski, 18th. He's a championship contender. Worry is a championship contender. CJ, Steven, Kozlowski, I think, got the best finish of the championship contenders in 18th. DJ's kind of a championship contender, so 4th is going to help him. So, all right, let's get the celebration screen for Buchanan, and then let's head off to round number 22. Wait. Whatever, I can't get the volume. All right, congratulations to Zach Buchanan. We'll see you next week.